Okay guys, I have another video for you. I did tell you guys I was going to update you on my appointment today. So we're headed there now. So stay tuned if you want to watch. I am at my appointment right now. So the first appointment that I have is going to be an EKG. I will let you guys know how that goes once I'm done. So the EKG went pretty well. Basically what it was they connected 12 little wires to 12 stickers that they placed in various places of my body, like my chest, under my breast, on my upper abdominal area, in places like that. And they connected the wires to the stickers, and what the machine did was read my heart rhythm, and it would be able to tell if I had any heart attacks in the past, or if I was at risk of having a heart attack in the future, if I had any abnormal rhythms or heartbeats that they needed to be aware of, things like that. So the lady who did the EKG, she told me that she felt the results were normal. Of course, she told me that she could not give like expert opinion because it was not her job to give me the results of the test that was ran, and that my doctor would be giving me further detail once he gets the results to the EKG. But all in all, that went well. So stay tuned if you want to see the rest of my appointment. Okay, as you can see, I have changed now. I've already had my EKG done, and now my next appointment is to have imaging done on my esophagus, just to verify that I have no issues with things like acid reflux and stuff like that. So I will let you guys know how that appointment goes as well. Okay guys, so I did do the imaging on my esophagus. I had to drink some stuff that was kind of like Alka-Seltzer, as well as some white stuff that was like a chalk consistency. We did find that I had acid reflux, as well as a very small hernia. So they're going to be sending those results to my doctor, and he'll be going over most of it with me. Headed to the next appointment now. Okay, so I'm at my last appointment for the day. This is a follow-up appointment for the nutritionist and weight loss surgeon. I have gotten my weight. I'm going to leave it right now.
Please remain still while weight is measured.
Almost slid. My follow-up appointment went pretty well. When I got to that appointment, I spoke with the dietitian or the nutritionist, and we spoke about my current diet, what I'm eating daily, also any future plans in changing my diet, and what I've been doing besides eating healthy, such as exercise or portioning meals, things like that. So I did start portioning my meals, and these are the containers that I use to portion my meals. I also use very small bowls when it comes to stuff like pasta and stuff like that. I have these little glass bowls that have 3 little sections in them, and they divide it based on like protein and vegetables and stuff like that. So I do that as well. After I did let her know that I will be starting the vegan diet tomorrow, as well as the D-herbs formulas, and I did get her approval, as well as my doctors. I did go ahead and get my doctor's approval for the diet, and everyone's pretty excited to see how this product is going to work for me and how the diet is going to help as well. The regimen as well is going to help out. So yeah, so after speaking with the dietitian, I spoke with the nurse practitioner. We went over my weight and we went over everything that I've done so far in the process of getting approved for the weight loss surgery. And we also went ahead and made a list of things that I'm going to need to do in order to get this surgery. So the first one, as you guys know already if you've been watching my video, is 6 consecutive months of supervised weight loss for insurance purposes. A psychological evaluation, which I did do that, and I talked to you guys about that. A nutritionist consult, which is a consult with the nutritionist about nutrition. So about what I'm going to eat after I have the surgery, what my diet is going to look like. That class will be set up in May for me. We're estimating that my surgery will be done in July. I also have to stop nicotine by March in order for me to get Medicaid to approve of paying for the surgery, because nicotine, the Nicorette gum and stuff that you use to quit smoking, that has nicotine in it as well, like the patches, the gum, and all that. So even though I'm quitting, I could still have nicotine in my blood, which that's actually how they test for Medicaid purposes, so that they can see that you are not a smoker. So yes, I will be having a blood test to verify that I have no nicotine in my body. I also have to be treated for something called H. pylori. It's a very common bacteria that is in the abdominal area, and it can cause ulcers. So I have to have that treated before getting the sleeve done, because they want, we don't want risk of ulcers, nor do we want a slow healing process. So I'm going to have to take like some antibiotics for 14 days. Let's see. I think it's 2 antibiotics and something else. I did just... Oh, okay. So it's 2 antibiotics and 1 antacid that I'm going to have to take. And I'm going to have to take all 3 of them together for 2 weeks in order to complete the treatment. After the treatment, I have to wait 4 to 6 weeks to get tested again to see if I still have H. pylori in my abdominal area. And if I don't, then we can proceed with the surgery. If I don't, the surgery will be postponed until it's gone. So she said some common things, ways that you can get H. pylori is not washing your fruits and vegetables correctly, someone else having H. pylori and you're around them a lot, And a lot of people do not know that they have H. pylori because it rarely shows symptoms. I did know that I had H. pylori because when I had my gallbladder removed like a couple of months ago, my surgeon told me that I had H. pylori, and he gave me antibiotics to take the bacteria out of my belly. But I guess it came back, so, and I guess that's why they want to wait 4 to 6 weeks before testing it again, because I think that's what may have happened. We may have tested it too early, and it wasn't really, all the bacteria was not really gone out of my abdominal, and then we retested too soon, so it showed that, you know, oh, it's gone because I still had the antibiotics in my system. So waiting 4 to 6 weeks will allow those antibiotics to do what they need to do, as well as let my body do its regular thing, and they can find out if I still have it or not. It's not like a sexually transmitted disease or anything. It's a bacteria in your belly that is quite common, and a lot of people don't know that they have it. So these are ulcer symptoms. So H. pylori bacteria are very common and can be passed from person to person. When H. pylori enters the body, they like to hide in the muscular layer coating your stomach. The bacteria weakens the mucus layer and irritates the lining below it. Acid may then flow through the weakened mucus layer. This can burn the underlying irritated lining. The factors may lead to formation of an ulcer. So it can basically, like, all of these things that happens during having the bacteria in your belly is what can cause ulcers. And you don't want ulcers when you're only gonna have like this really small pouch. So yeah. And also I have to get okay, so we went over that. There was something else I wanted to go over. Oh, my vitamin D was very low. So I am going to be taking vitamin D3 once a day. And this is a long-term usage because when my blood test came back, my vitamin D was low. So that's why. And that was basically it. We went ahead and scheduled my next appointments up to having that nutritionist class. And after that, we'll be scheduling my sleeve surgery. I still have March, April, and May, 3 months of weight loss, supervised weight loss appointments with my primary doctor, but and those are also scheduled as well, so I will be keeping you guys updated when I go to those appointments to let you know how those go as well. And hopefully by my next appointment, if these D herbs work as they say they do, I might be down anywhere from 10 to 30 pounds, so that'd be great. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you got as much information as you were hoping to get by clicking on this link. And please like and subscribe. And you guys have a nice day.